Good morning, everybody, and we're gonna make some breakfast again. And today we're gonna make one of my favorites, banana unbread. So let's get started.
So the first thing I like to do is make sure that I have all of my measuring cups, all of my ingredients, all the goodness, everything already set out, so that gotta have bananas, gotta have my diffuser going. But I have everything set out so that it's organized and you can kind of clean up as you go. That's a big thing for me. I don't like to leave a big mess.
All right, so if you guessed making banana unbread, we're gonna start with bananas. So I've got 4 bananas here that I am going to peel and smash in my bowl. And then we'll start adding some of the other goody ingredients.
You can see that I chose bananas that were already not super ripe, but they're pretty ripe. They're very speckly. They were pretty easy to smash. They're in the bowl. Now we're gonna add some more goodness.
So for each 2 bananas, I like to do a cup of, I like to use the gluten-free kind of quick oats. They bake up pretty nice and they're already kind of chopped up. The old-fashioned rolled oats take really long to bake and they never really absorb the banana as well. So I've already got my 2 cups measured out. We're gonna put that guy in there and we're gonna stir it up again. Then the next thing that I'm going to put in there, I love buying ingredients in bulk from our health food store. I use Mama Jean's Natural Market here in Springfield, Missouri. They've got an awesome assortment of things in their bulk section. But I love a little good omega-3s from my chia seeds. So again, that was 2 cups of oats because I had 4 bananas, and I'm doing a cup of oats per every 2. Then I'm gonna do a tablespoon of chia seeds in there because I'm doing 4 bananas in there. So mix that up pretty good. Then I also love shredded coconut, and I buy the unsweetened kind because it's really sweet enough with the bananas, especially in this. And I'm gonna also do a tablespoon, kind of a heaping tablespoon of that unsweetened coconut. And I'm also gonna do bee pollen. So this is something that I get from the health food store as well. That is local. So many health benefits of bee pollen, especially if you are dealing with allergies and things of that nature. Again, kind of a heaping tablespoon of that bee pollen. And then I usually get this Navitas brand, the raw cacao. Again, another superfood, great for energy, lots of health benefits. Definitely look it up. We're gonna stick with that tablespoon. And we're not gonna do it heaping on this one. We're gonna keep it fairly level. Put that raw cacao right in there. And then I also use from Young Living, we're a very oily family, but their Pure Protein Complete is one of my favorite proteins because it's actually got a 5 protein blend in it. It's got whey, goat, pea, egg, and organic hemp seed protein. So there's lots of really great bioavailable proteins in there. So I'm going to put 2 scoops of that in there. And last but not least, I buy these in bulk as well, organic dark chocolate chips. I really like my chocolate chips. It's kind of a thing that keeps me sane. So I'm gonna start with, that's about like a cup and a quarter. We're gonna mix that in there too. So again, we'll commence to mixing and then we'll get our oven preheated. Technically, if you wanted to just spoon that stuff out of the bowl and eat it, you could. Because it's all raw ingredients. So it doesn't have to be cooked, but when you bake it up, the bananas and the oats and the protein powder and everything kind of just melds together really nicely. So I am going to preheat my oven real quick, bake to 375, and then you're gonna let this cook for about 12 to 15 minutes, depending on the pan that you're using and depending on your oven, how it works. Alright, so now I'm going to take some organic coconut oil and I'm going to coat the bottom. I've got a glass pan here. I'm just gonna kind of put some in the bottom there and use. I love the Viva paper towels because they are sturdy. I'm just gonna generously coat the bottom and the sides of my glass pan to make sure that this will pop out pretty easy when it is done. So once you got that done pretty good, then we're gonna take this and put this in the pan. Make sure it's really mixed well so that you don't get any chunks of anything that you don't want. Good consistency throughout. We are gonna put this right in here. And spread it out. So kind of like you would do for brownies or anything else. That's about how thick it should be. So you can use a 9x12 pan. This one's I think it's about that size. Just kind of get it evened out there. Alright, so it's sticky, it's not going anywhere. So we've got our banana unbread in the pan and it's ready to go into the oven. If you're like me and you don't like a messy kitchen for too long, you can do your cleanup while you've got your stuff in the oven. So I'm gonna take everything we've got a big farm sink and I've got some dishes to do anyhow. So I'm gonna get that stuff cleaned up and then we will check on our banana unbread here in about 15 minutes. And it is done. So take this puppy out of the oven. Make sure it's off. Oh, that looks good. You can hear it sizzling still because of the coconut oil that I have on the bottom. But that is going to be so good. We're going to cut into this and have a piece as soon as it cools for a couple minutes. All right, so we've got it cool enough that I can actually pick up the tray. I'm going to cut into this beauty. And we're going to have a taste. I'm super excited because I had a ridiculously tough workout this morning. Oh, this is gonna taste so good. See how that like just all melds together. It's still steaming. I think you can see the steam on there. So it's still warm. The best time to eat it is when it's warm, but we're just gonna take a little bite, look-see. Oh my gosh, yeah, you see the chocolate chips. Great. Great balance of protein, omega-3s, potassium, vitamins, minerals, good carbs, and a little bit of cheat food. You could make it without the chocolate chips if you want to, if you're being a little bit more strict. But I like my chocolate chips. I'd rather do like extra cardio. So that is my banana unbread for you. Tune in for some more videos on cooking, on wellness, on faith. This is kind of a well-rounded channel. I'm kind of a Jill of all trades and I just really enjoy sharing anything that could possibly bless other people. Feel free to email me at Theessentialeconomy@gmail.com if you have questions or need prayer or anything else that you would like to chat about. We're just here to bless some people because that's what our lives are about. Have a wonderful day, be blessed, and shalom.
And we see him face to face.